Very much so. Outstanding workout by Luke. He showed obviously very skilled basketball player. Extremely taxing workout. Both from a physical standpoint and a mental standpoint, and he gave a very good accounting for himself.
When you bring a player in to do a solo workout, is it just scheduling, or is it because you just want to see him on his own? Should we read anything into the fact that he was here by himself?
No, a product of not only scheduling but positioning and other players that we have to look at from that standpoint, and we're just about finished, with our on-site evaluations of prospects. So,
based on what he accomplished at the college level and what you saw here today, is he worthy of consideration at number 11?
Certainly worthy of consideration for the 11th pick. His body of work throughout his career, was impressive. The skills that he exhibited, during this workout confirmed, a lot of ideas that we have about him, and so we're real pleased that he was able to come in here and work out well.
If you said just about finished, who else will you be bringing in?
We still have a couple things that we're working on that we may have lined up for tomorrow, which we'll let you know a little bit later today if we'll have a workout tomorrow or not.
Babbitt's a guy that has seemed like flown up draft boards, and everybody seems to be talking Babbitt.
Okay.
It seems a guy who's flown up mock draft boards, and everybody seems to be talking about. Would you be surprised if he's still there at 11, or do you think he will be there at 11?
Well, I think we've identified a pool of prospects that we feel is in that range, of that pick, and that's why we've worked him out and studied him, over this time frame. So we feel he's within that range, a little, maybe a little ahead, maybe a little behind, and that's what this whole process kind of sets up.
Realizing that it's Monday, you still got some stuff to do, but right now, give us your thoughts on going into this draft with the 11th overall pick.
Well, we like the pick. We like the 11th position from the standpoint that we feel it's going to allow us to add ingredients to our team to help us.
I'm not sure if you've...
Is that good, John?
Wow. That's pretty vague.
I got a lot of, that's perfect, actually. I got a lot of gray coming out. Well, we always want to reserve the right to and the flexibility to either move up or down. Sometimes stay right where we're at, depending on what presents itself.
Do you think on draft night you would be a team that's making calls about trades or fielding calls about trades if you had to look into your crystal ball right now?
Both. I'm sure. There'll be situations that we're investigating, and there'll be situations that present themselves during the evening. But most of that type of activity isn't coming as a surprise. Discussions have taken place this past weekend, and in the upcoming days to at least pretty much test the waters, so to speak. So phone calls on draft night, rarely are anything totally out of the expected. It's just a matter of decisions being made on whether teams want to move forward or not.
Is there more pressure? I know that there's pressure with a pick every time you make one, but given the fact that you did hit such a home run last year with the two guys that you got, is there pressure to follow it up with another strong player, in your opinion?
Well, I think our objectives for the pick is we would like to be able to add things to our team with that selection. Last year provided players with skills and talents that we had a need for. And as we continue to work through this draft, we have to evaluate and get to the point where the needs of our team can be met with that selection, and we're still working our way through that to see if the 11th pick fills that.
When you say add things, Jeff, specifically what are you talking about now? Not specific guys, but what
Yeah.
elements are you looking to add to this?
Yeah, I mean, we like when we look at this class and look at our team. I mean, we feel that there's the space and for us to continue to add depth to not only the wing position but the front line position, you know, and specifically we feel that we have room for, you know, another quality player at either spot. So, you know, we're not locked into only a big or only a wing player per se, like, because we feel that there's an opportunity there for the right person to come in and provide depth for us.
Jeff, just touching on your experience as a scout.